The thing with Stanley was that, he always would have a million things for you to do. The only way you survived with him was making sure that you learned how to do them in the right order. And Stanley's ideas weren't always the best ideas, of course. I mean, he did have some very good ideas, but a lot of them were pretty pointless, and many times before we knew we would be reverting back to the old tried and trusted method. But of course, you always went round Stanley's way of doing it. And it was difficult for new people coming on board. I used to often say to one or two people who eventually left us, I used to say, just hang back and wait. This will all change around later on, but you've got to play Stanley's system. You can't, it's no good going steaming in and having a match. Of course we know this isn't going to happen, and we're going to build sets and we're going to build streets on the back lot. We know all that. Stanley knows it really, but I mean, he'll try every other possible way to be there.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people, it's difficult for them to get into that system if you're used to working on a normal movie where you've got a set schedule, which people are actually going to try and achieve. And, that never entered into it for Stanley.
Yeah.
He got to a situation where he was very, very money conscious, Stanley. I mean, he was the hardest nut on money. It was very difficult to make a good deal with him. And he kept the crew very small, apart from when you were shooting huge scenes, when, of course, we had the proper people. But, I mean, he was very much aware that he was going to take his time to shoot a film. So he would keep the running costs. He was more interested in the running costs, the weekly running costs, than the schedule.
Mm-hmm.